In the zodiac cycle, Aries, you are the very first sign and as such, the baby of the zodiac family. Being the youngest has provided you with a somewhat naive perspective of the world around you and an unbridled wonder about life. By coupling these traits, your fiery personality, and the planetary alignments of June 2022, a wonderful month lays ahead of you. You feel things very deeply. The heavy emphasis and importance of Venus will bring this out even more. At the very beginning of the month, the third of the month to be specific, Venus will be a strong presence, living in the home of Taurus. The position of Venus in conjunction with where Jupiter and Mars are. Both of these planets are within Aries' sphere of influence. This unique combination creates a rather intense emotional experience starting on the 3rd, extending throughout the majority of the month. While these planets may be a more calming influence on other signs, the opposite is going to happen for you. The positions of Venus and Mars remain close to the effect of the other's influence throughout the entirety of June. Compared to any other planetary position, Venus and Mars will cultivate intense romantic intrigue. This will create passion, love, and jealousy, the components of a fantastic love affair. June will provide you with a once-in-a-lifetime romantic adventure. Venus and Mars will also bring out your inner charm and magnetism. Towards June 11th, Mercury in Taurus will be in a position to trine Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is a slow-moving planet, so it has a particularly strong influence when it does have planetary movement or alignment. This will increase your need to explore all possibilities of learning, knowledge, and communication. You are going to feel an ever-increasing need to learn as much as you possibly can. You won't feel the need to limit your scope of learning. From mathematics to psychology to nature, you will explore the beauty of it all. While a trine of Mercury and Pluto isn't as strong of an influence of conjunction, their influence will remain a strong force for a very long time. On June 16th, the Sun will still be in Gemini and will enter into a square with Neptune in Pisces. Your most fanciful daydreams will overcome the majority of your thoughts. A part of you always wants to live in a dream world, but with this placement, you are going to be more inclined to do so. When the Sun and Neptune cross each other's path, they bring out inner self-love. You will remember the very best parts of yourself. It will be best if you are able to keep this tendency going forward, especially for the rest of June. On June 19th, Venus in Taurus will square Saturn in Aquarius. This will hinder your connection to your emotional and sensitive side, especially compared to earlier in the month. It will be nearly impossible for you to express your emotions or even be willing to be temporarily vulnerable in any regard. With this planetary position causing such stress on your sun sign, your moon sign will inevitably have to make up the slack in some way. Depending on your moon sign and its placement this month, the increased reliance on the moon will affect each individual in vastly different ways. The usual assistance that Venus gives to guide relationships will not be there, so your moon will have to make up for this slack as well. The moon will have to do quite a bit of heavy lifting this month. In the last 2 days of the month of June, the Sun will position itself into Cancer and will enter into a square with Jupiter in Aries. While you may have entered into some stumbles in regards to your confidence and overall belief in yourself, this planetary position will allow you to regain any lost faith in yourself. The squaring of these two planets will help you further grow this confidence. Confidence in yourself will become much stronger and your faith in yourself will become indestructible. Even if something does manage to get you down, you will not be down for long. On the other hand, the squaring of the Sun and Jupiter may lead you to embrace your more arrogant side. This is a completely natural thing for people to do, but if you are not careful, this trait can easily take on a life of its own. It is just something that you need to be a little more aware of than some of the other signs this month. This is a powerful planetary position for you. Make sure to channel the best parts of it and minimize the very worst aspects.